Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते कई भाषाओं में कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule。
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kataban-schedule.
برامجنا متوفرة بالعديد من اللغات. يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule。
番組は多言語放送です。放送予定は suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Even the Maya and demon are strong, but you are stronger, remember? You are the Buddha. Remember that? You have Buddha inside. Call onto that Buddha, master power, to protect you all the time, the inner power, okay? Because you have the same power as the Buddha. If you think of the Buddha, you connect it with the Buddha. Even if you're not strong enough to protect yourself, the Buddhas protect you. The saints, all the saints in all directions.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulasese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Belgian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. أطيب التحيات مشاهدينا المتألقين. اسمي حبيب. الشعب الليبي المخلص يشكر السماء لحضوركم الميمون. ليبيا بلد ذو تاريخ طويل وغني، يقع في شمال أفريقيا، تنتشر على طول الساحل الأبيض المتوسط، آثار قديمة من التراث الروماني اليوناني، المواقع الأثرية مثل لبتس ماجنا، لبدي العظمى، صبراتا، وشحات سيرين. تعرف طرابلس عاصمة البلاد بحورية البحر الأبيض المتوسط بمياهها الفيروزية ومبانيها المطلية باللون الأبيض. لا تزال المدينة القديمة في طرابلس تتمتع بالكثير من ملامح العالم القديم، حيث نجد متحف السرايا الحمراء مع ساحات بلاط القصر الفسيحة والكثيرة. في الجنوب الغربي لطرابلس تقع مدينة واحة الصحراء قدامس ذات الممرات المعقدة التي تشبه المتاهة. تعرف قبائل الصحراء باسم البدو الذين يعيشون حياة بدوية، ولأنهم يرتدون أثوابا تدعى الجلباب مصبوغة باللون النيلي يطلق عليهم أحيانا الشعب الأزرق. الشعب الليبي طيب وودود، عندما يحيون بعضهم البعض يتصافحون ويمسكون بأيديهم طالما التحية الشفهية مستمرة. يشرفنا مشاهدينا النبلاء أن نقدم لكم موجزا عن التنوع الثقافي في ليبيا. نحن نصلي للسماء أن تملأ أيامكم بالمحبة والفرح. على مدى أكثر من 3 عقود منفكة المعلمة السامية تشينغ هاي تنير درب عالمنا من خلال تعاليمها الإلهية. كمعلم حقيقي تمنح المعلمة طريقة الكوان ين في التأمل لأولئك التواقين لاكتشاف طبيعة الله داخلهم وتحقيق التحرر الأزلي من دوامة الحياة والموت خلال حياتهم. طريقة الكوان ين مورست من قبل سائر المعلمين المستنيرين أمثال بوذا، كونفوشيوس والجورو ناناك ويسوع المسيح، لاو تزو، لإله كريشنا، لإله مهافيرا، والنبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، والعديد غيره. إنها تؤكد أنه بذكرنا الحثيث لله والتضحية من أجل الآخرين وعدم انتهاك القوانين الكونية سنصل لأعلى مرتبة يمكن أن يبلغها بشر وندرك الهدف من وجودنا على هذه الأرض. المعلمة السامية تشينغ هاي هي مثال حي واستثنائي للرحمة، فهي تقوم بانتظام بتقديم المساعدات العينية والمالية فضلا عن المحبة للاجئين والمشردين والمتضررين من الكوارث الطبيعية وسواهم ممن يحتاجون للغوث. المعلمة السامية تشينغ هاي ممتنة بشدة لله تعالى على كل المساعدات المالية والمواساة والدعم الذي يقدم للمحتاجين والأقل حظاً أو لأي قضية نبيلة طوال هذه السنوات، بوصفها أداة متواضعة تنقل رحمة الله ومحبته لأبنائه الغاليين. المعلمة السامية تشينغ هاي تتلقى الدعم والمحبة من مختلف المنظمات ووسائل الإعلام والحكومات والأفراد، فضلاً عن العديد من الجوائز، منها جائزة غوثي للسلام عام 2006 وهي تضاهي جائزة نوبل للسلام في الشرق، جائزة القيادة الروحية العالمية في عام 1994، جائزة مهافير في عام 2008، وتم الإعلان عن يومي 22 فبراير و25 أكتوبر يوم المعلمة السامية تشينغ هاي، ومواطنة فخرية في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية إلى آخره. وقد كرمت على مر السنين بمنحها العديد من الجوائز وأوسمة الشرف تقديراً لأعمالها الخيرية والإنسانية المتميزة. نأسف لعدم قدرتنا على عرض المزيد من الجوائز والتكريم بسبب ضيق الوقت. وكصوت حقيقي يدافع عن أصدقائنا الحيوانات الجميلة، المعلمة السامية تشينغ هاي تشجع على اتباع النظام الغذائي النباتي المفعم بالمحبة والسلام، الذي من شأنه إيقاظ الوعي الإنساني لمدى قدسية الحياة بكافة أشكالها، وصولا إلى عالم مجيد تعمه النباتية ويسوده التناغم، حيث الحيوانات والبشر يعيشون في وئام. إن مبادراتها لنشر النهج النباتي متنوعة وتشمل توزيع نشرات العيش البديل وسلسلة المطاعم الدولية النباتية لافينغ هات، شركات المنتجات الغذائية النباتية، شركات الثراء النباتية، وسوبرين ماستر تي في، بالإضافة إلى مكالمة الحكومات وكبريات وسائل الإعلام والمشاركة في مؤتمرات عبر دائرة تلفزيونية مغلقة بشأن تغير المناخ. علمنا بذلك أم لم نعلم؟ إن لجهودها تأثير هائل على الوعي العالمي فيما يخص الإحسان للحيوانات، وكيف أن نمط الحياة هذا يمكن أن يحقق السلام الدائم بين الدول، إضافة لإنقاذ كوكبنا من آثار تغير المناخ والكوارث. على مر السنين جابت المعلمة السامية تشينغ هاي العالم من الأمريكيتين إلى أفريقيا ومن أوروبا إلى أوقيانوسيا، وألقت مئات المحاضرات أمام الجمهور وتلاميذها، متناولة باقة متنوعة من المواضيع الروحية. يشرفنا اليوم أن نقدم واحدة من هذه المحاضرات العميقة بعنوان سورانغاما سوترا، مصدر العوالم الشيطانية، الجزء السادس من 7، ضمن سلسلة بين المعلمة والتلاميذ الملقاة باللغة الإنجليزية في 25 ديسمبر 2018.
So the Buddha continued, when you cultivate dhyana, mean meditation, and attain samadhi, your mind tallies with the minds of the bodhisattvas and the great arhats of the 10 directions, who are free of outflows, yeah? And you abide in a state of profound purity. When you do that, when you truly attain real samadhi, then your mind, your soul connects all the real bodhisattva, the true high enlightened beings, and the arhats, because they are pure themselves. So you also became pure. Profound state of purity you will attain at that time. And now what will happen? What will happen when you attain this stage of profound purity and connecting with all the saints and sages in the 10 directions? What happened?
Become Buddha?
Of course, yes. You become a saint at least. But what will happen? What terrifying things will happen? All the kings of demons, ghosts, spirits, and the ordinary gods see their palaces collapse for no apparent reason, because these are from false birth. You remember above the Buddha say everything, they created it from false thinking. So they have their own palace and they think they have this, they have that. But when one person even realized the truth and connected with the truth in the pure mind of all the Buddhas, then their palace collapsed. The Buddha said all the worlds within collapse, all the false world collapse. You see, for no reason at all, just shaking, trampling, or collapse. So the earth quakes, and all the creatures in the water, on the land, and in the air, without exception, are frightened in their world, in these false, delusional worlds. Yet ordinary people who are sunk in dim confusion remain unaware of these changes. So heaven collapse, mountain, river, or tremble, but normal people who don't have any perception of the spiritual instinct, know nothing, see nothing. All these beings have 5 kinds of spiritual powers. You know, those who have these palace, ghosts, demon kings, they lack only freedom from our flows. They have everything. They have magical power, very powerful, but they still have defects. They're not perfect. That's the only thing they lack, meaning they don't have love, they don't have enough moral quality, they don't have virtuous idea, even though they are powerful. They might have some merit from past life to become a king of heaven and all that, but they're not perfect. They don't have enough compassion and love like the Buddha. Because they are still attached to worldly passions, how could they allow you to destroy their palaces? Buddha talking about these kings whose palace collapsed. That is why the ghosts, the spirits, the celestial demons, sprites, and goblins come to disturb you when you are in samadhi. They're scared. Many times, remember many story I told you that one God in heaven, he's Shaka. He always came down and bothered these practitioners and even disturb the Buddhas and all that. He's one of those that the palace suddenly tremble because they sit there enjoying doing nothing, and then suddenly they feel their earth shake. The ground of their illusional world shake. Their palace tremble, and then they will look down and see, what is that then? What's the cause of that? Then if they see that one practitioner truly devote all his might to become Buddha so that he can help all beings, not devoted in meditation because he wants to be king of heaven, or not devoted because he wants to be the king of the world or anything, but want to be Buddha. At that time, his world will shake. The world of the lower heaven will shake. But most of the heavenly kings, they're still attached to their possession and power. They're very jealous of anybody who want to be above them. Or they even doubt, they suspect that these monks or practitioners maybe want to be king of heaven, to replace him, to replace that king of heaven. And their retinues also. Therefore they want to destroy you, disturb you, tempt you, distract you, leading you astray. So, how many goes? We are not there yet. You have only a few days, and I have a lot more. My calendar is not that long. We still have a lot, because even just a few precepts is take long time. But what for you are here, right? You're supposed to meditate all night anyway. And you already sleep enough all day, yes? So at night, I keep you awake, at least to make up for the time lost. I'm telling you truly, if you can sleep less at night, you stay awake, really it pays. It happened to me. I told you from my personal experience. When I was the beginning of my even journey, I stay awake at night, and it really helps. You really know so many things that you never knew before. You really awaken to some truth that you never thought it would happen. Really, it will come to you when you calm yourself down and save as much time as possible to meditate and be alone. Really, you will realize many things. Because enlightenment is not just here, but it keeps growing in different way, different direction. And realization has so many aspects. And it will answer so many of your questions. You don't even have to ask me anything. So now the Buddha say, so that's why they come to disturb you when you are in samadhi. You want to meditate, you want to go higher, they want to disturb you. You and your wife had headache before, remember? So I have to tell you to reason with them. Say, okay, we just want to follow Master Ching Hai. We don't want to bother you. With really good intention. We don't want to snatch your nothing, okay? We want to go higher. Then they leave you alone, no? Okay. Now, the Buddha continue. If you are still awake, it's not yet 12 o'clock. It's okay, right? If you want me to stop, just show me the calendar, okay? You can sleep if you want. Your soul will listen, okay? Your mind will capiche, yeah? Even if your body is in comfortable position, your soul is awake. I'm talking to your soul, not your brain. Buddha. Thank you. Thank you for your hurrah, hurrah. But the Buddha continued. Although these demons possess tremendous enmity, they are in the grip of their worldly passions, while you are within wonderful enlightenment. There's a contrast, you see? Even they have great hatred to you. I mean, not just hatred, but fearful of your spiritual height and determination to reach purity and true home. They're fearful of you, even though they have so much power, but they're nothing compared to you. So they're so fearful. They try to find your loophole to harm you. That's why you have to be vigilant. The Buddha do not try to condemn any of his monks or his disciples. He just know that these ghosts, demons, they're envious and fearful of you. So he just want them to take care. Okay? Yes. If you always believe in the Buddha or always remember, practice, then it should be okay. But as a human, forgetful sometimes, being disturbed by worldly interference, by business, children, wife, husband, kids, parent, friends, job, how can you always remember to protect yourself or even your master, okay? So when you meditate, that's when you remember the most, perhaps. And you're getting higher, so that's when their powers shaking. And they begin to tremble, and then they fear you. Then they want to come down and disturb you. If you work in a normal daily life, they don't really care so much. But when you meditate, all kind of thought, all kind of desire, all kind of thinking that you should not have, coming, all the 10 directions. They even appear themselves personally to bother you, or they tell you things, or they use animals to disturb you. Yeah? All kind of tricks they do. But then you will overcome it. Just continue meditate. Recite the 5 names, pray for help, and continue. Don't give up. They will give up. They will have to give up. And another helpful thing is you put master chanting or lecture or SMTV 24/7. Everywhere in your house. Even if you cannot see or hear too much, put it low, cover the computer so that it's dark, you can sleep, or cover it. Even then, even on the background sound, it still protect you. SMTV, okay? Your master. Even the demons are so fearful of SMTV. How you know? Why are you laughing? You know it? Yeah. Because even one time they tried to cheat me, the Maya. I have the SMTV on, very low volume, and I was in retreat the first day with still many of the business and disturbing things still carrying inside retreat the first few hours. Suddenly they make the SMTV so blow out of proportion voice, so scary, suddenly, whoa, a lot of very loud. And I did not even have it so loud. Yeah. So then heaven told me, they just try to disturb you. They just want to tell you to turn off the SMTV because you, me, and the SMTV are forming a protective rings, around yourself and other people. They try to make the television voice blow out of proportion. Whew. And then they know I love animals. So they used one of birds outside while I was meditating. But that was the first maybe hours, and they, not afterward. I continued and they shut up. Yeah, they shut up. But they still have to want to trouble me. Yeah, I use some of the bird. That bird normally don't talk so loud. It make bird so loud like an elephant, crying in agony. There's nothing there, just a little bird. But you hear it like an elephant trumpeting in pain. Even I was thinking it's true. How can there's any elephant in my garden? There's no elephant around here. But I keep crying, and so I had to go out. On the retreat, I should not, but I had to go out. Even I thought it is Maya illusion, but they know I love animals. They know I cannot resist, and I really cannot. So I walk out and have a look, and I even call some of the SMTV staff to come up and have a look. There's nothing. And they use all kind of tricks. And later, I don't hear no more, whatever. I keep the TV on, whatever they do. Sometimes they destroy my machines all over the house, like 6 aircon destroyed at the same time, many machines at the same time, cars, a gate broken, everything at all the same time. Every time I go on retreat, they do that. They do all different kind of things. Yeah, but the first days, and then I continue, and then later, it's no more. There's nothing more to destroy, so they quiet down, or they just know they cannot do anything much more. Even the Maya and demon are strong, but you are stronger, remember? You are the Buddha, remember that? You have Buddha inside. Call onto that Buddha, master power, to protect you all the time, the inner power, okay? Because you have the same power as the Buddha. If you think of the Buddha, you connect it with the Buddha. Even if you're not strong enough to protect yourself, the Buddhas protect you. Huh? The saints, all the saints in all directions. Just like a prince, yeah, he will be a king, but he's still an infant, huh? And he's vulnerable. But his parents are king. They protect him if he calls. If they're near the parents, the kings, they protect him. Of course, even though he's just a small little king. Same thing. Maybe you're a small Buddha because you don't realize you are a prince yet. You don't realize you will inherit the kingdom and become a king powerful. But you have parents, are kings, okay? Don't forget your parents. Yeah, so even they try all their might, they can't do nothing to me. But they would disturb my, assistant around me every day. Really, every little thing. It's not really their fault. They're just weak, okay? Just weak. And then the Maya attack them so that they can attack me. Yeah, it's like that. And I know all that. But still, it's not like I'm so happy about it. I know the Maya, I changed my disciple. So happy. No, it's just painful. Yeah, because it could harm, it could cause pain as well. Yeah. So just don't forget, okay? You are the Buddha, yeah, and nothing can harm you. Remember that. When you think of the Buddha, the saint, think of the master, you're connected with the master. You and the master and the Buddhas and Jesus are one at that time. You win, okay? You will win. Continue, okay? Continue to meditate. You understood, huh? Thank God. Okay. The Buddha doesn't say all this in here. Whenever the Buddha say, I will say Buddha say. But I have to explain to you. You know my calendar talent, right? Okay. So the Buddha continue, huh? Although these demons possess tremendous enmity, they are in the grip of their worldly passion. While you are within wonderful enlightenment. It's a contrast to them. By the way, every word has power. You know that, right? Yes. By the experiments of these wonderful Japanese wise men, yeah? Or even by the Qigong Madame show on our TV. Even you say no problem, it still weaken your resistance. Don't say any word that is not powerful for you. You're a practitioner. What is it, love? You want to say something?
Is it okay to say Qinghai Timko too?
Oh, can do. Yeah.
Because I use a mantra of Ching Hai, Tim Ko Tu, I love you. That's what's been going through my mind all day.
Now you recite the 5 names, okay? You call whatever name you feel more powerful to you, all right? You must connect with your Buddha, nature self. By knowing other Buddha, calling, addressing that Buddha, then awaken that Buddha within you more and more all the time. Not because I care what you call me. But when you address me less than the title, then it's not very beneficial to you spiritually. It's not for no reason that heaven tell me to use this title, okay? Supreme Master, it's you inside. Buddha power, yeah? God's kingdom, supreme.
مشاهدينا الكرام، نقدر صحبتكم معنا في حلقة اليوم بعنوان سورنغاما سوترا، مصدر العوالم الشيطانية، الجزء السادس من 7 ضمن سلسلة بين المعلم والتلاميذ. التالي مختارات من كتاب الزهار الفلسفة الكابالية
عن الصوت والنفس وسر الشعارات،
الجزء الثاني من 2 على برنامج كلمات من الحكمة بعد نشرة الأخبار الجديرة بالذكر. رجاء ابقوا معنا على سوبريم ماستر تي في لمزيد من البرامج الإيجابية. عسى للنعمة والبركات التي تتلقونها من الله أن ترشدكم طوال حياتكم. Gracious viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled The Surangama Sutra, The Origin of Demonic State, Part 6 of 7, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is
selection from the Zohar Kabbalistic Philosophy on the Sound, the Soul, and the Mystery of the Logos, Part 2 of 2.
On Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May the grace and blessings you receive from Allah guide you throughout your life.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.